Okay, we're back. Not quite dry yet, but as you can see, sort of just put the surface of this on the grinder to give it a bit of a smooth it and remove the worst bit marks and just give it a good look. But at the same time, we can have a look at the handle. So what we've got here is, it's obviously American hickory, very good quality wood, ideal, probably the best for hammers and sledgehammers. What we've got there is a little groove that you cut in approximately 3 inches, and in the groove will go a little wooden wedge, which I'll just go and get and show you. There we go. So basically we have a little wooden wedge that's going to go in there once you've put the handle, fitted the handle to the head. And it's a hard wood, and ideally what you want to do is to sort of just polish it. This is still a bit rough. Let's just put it on the belt sander and give it a bit of a polish. And usually what happens is you would measure it and just cut off so it's approximately the same width as your handle. And then what will go in is, once it's in, you'll use a chisel. I normally use this one, and what you'll do is you'll put the chisel in and just widen it a little bit, and then you'll tap it in as deep as you can, and then just cut off what's left. And then the next thing will be a metal wedge that will go across, and also I normally just polish it nice and flush, and then I'll put a little bit of resin. Before you fit the handle, you would obviously look at the diameter of the hole, so it's going to be approximately the same. Because hickory is a pretty hard type of wood, you don't want to make the diameter, it's got to be pretty much the same as otherwise you could find yourself in a bit of a difficulty trying to get this. It might go in halfway, and then suddenly you find it getting very difficult to get it in. I know some people will use, I've heard some of them will use a bit of soap to make it slide in, others will use water and all sorts of things. I mean, I guess everybody's got their own way of doing things and it works well for them. I prefer to leave it dry, just to avoid the possibility of that head coming off if you had like maybe a soapy substance or whatever. And if you leave it dry, I believe it'll just grip better onto the head and just prevent that head coming off, because that's the last thing you want to happen, is to be at the wrong place at the wrong time if something like that happens. And so yes, and then what you normally would do as well is in the later parts, when we get to that, I'll show you how to do it on the belt sander. But normally what you want to do is you want to prep this. So as you make the diameter smaller, you still have to sort of like make this smaller proportionately as well, so that you still have your neck, but at the same time as you do that, that it will go in easy enough, and then the finishing of it. So yes, that's where we are, just to show you what the handle looks like. Normally your handle would be approximately 900 millimeters long, and when we get to the part where we put it in, I'll show you then how to put the handle in as well. Right, so we'll conclude now and we'll catch you later.